welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you along with me while I make Thanksgiving dinner. I'm Canadian, so our Thanksgiving was yesterday on the 12th, and I decided to start filming around the time I started all the sides, so you won't see me prepare the meat or anything, but here's a good idea for some Thanksgiving sides. So I was making sweet potatoes and mashed potatoes, so I started out by peeling the sweet potatoes and then cutting them into little squares. I like to steam my potatoes, so after the potatoes were steamed and cut, I put them into the steamer for about half an hour, and then once that was done, I mashed them. For the mashed potatoes, I used these little round baby potatoes. We had run out of the bigger potatoes and I didn't notice until the day of, so I just steamed the little potatoes and then mashed them as usual. While the potatoes were on steaming, I prepared our acorn squash. We like to have it with butter and brown sugar. I decided to skip the butter this year though and just use some ham just to make it a little faster and easier on me. So I just cut that open, you take out the seeds like a pumpkin and you just spray it, put the brown sugar in, and it's good to go in the oven. After the squash was in the oven, I prepared the green beans for going in the steamer. I steam my green beans as well. I pretty much steam everything, fruits, veggies, not fruits, veggies, meat, just anything that can be steamed, I'll steam it. So I just cut the ends off the green beans and they were good to go. beans were prepared, I moved those off to the side so that I could start on the Yorkshire pudding. Yorkshire pudding is basically like this little, I don't know how to describe it, but it's made with flour, milk, water, salt, and eggs. You just mix that all together and put it into a prepared muffin tin and put that in the oven for about half an hour, and then you'll have Yorkshire pudding. By this time, the potatoes were done steaming, they were fully cooked, and I checked that with a fork. So I took those out, separated them, and then got started on the mashing. So I mashed the little potatoes with a scoop of margarine, some salt, pepper, and then I added some heavy cream to that. For the sweet potatoes, I mashed those with some heavy cream and some brown sugar. By this time, the Cornish hens I was making were done cooking. I decided to do Cornish hens this year instead of a turkey. I just didn't feel like doing a big bird. And when I tried to move the Yorkshire pudding up a level, I found out that they were kind of getting stuck on the oven rack. So I had to move the acorn squash and ham in order to move those up one level. The ham was also done cooking by this point, but when I pierced the acorn squash, I decided it needed to be in there for a little bit longer, so I put it back in the oven. We have a pretty small kitchen, so I decided to just kind of balance our serving platter on my other hand while I took the Cornish hens and ham and put those on there. Everything else was ready at this point, so I decided to just throw the gravy on pretty high heat so that it would be done faster. I decided to use packaged gravy this year. Didn't feel like making gravy from scratch, so I just threw that in with a pot of water and it was good to go. After the Yorkshire pudding was done cooking, I put that into a little bowl, which I just put on my daughter's step stool. I took them all out of the muffin tin and put those on the table. So that is everything for today's video. If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to see more of my content. Let me know in the comments below, do you like turkey or do you prefer something else for Thanksgiving? I hope to see you next time and I'll catch you later. Bye.